So this is the new big thing. War in Iran, or should I say the entire Middle East. And what I mean by big thing is that we had the Epstein files, and in my channel, Bjorn Talks, I will be uploading this video to that channel as well, using the collaboration feature here on YouTube. But in my live streams there, I said that we're going to get a new big thing, and it's going to take our attention away from the horrible crimes that have been exposed, and how the so-called elites, I call them the parasites, the parasite class, how they have been so deeply involved. Now, I'm not saying that they started a war just to get attention away from that, but I must say that the timing must be convenient to these people. I'm not an expert on the Middle East. There are other people out there who can talk about that conflict with more understanding of what's really going on there. So I'm not going to try to do that here in this video. I might get back to it, but I want to say that it's up to us now. It's up to us to remember. We must never forget how this system, this rigged system, was exposed. And mind you, we know only a little bit. We have only seen the tip of the iceberg. And we must not let this new war that I believe is going to last for a long time, I hope I'm wrong, but we must not let that steal our attention. Now, by the way, I'm out here just taking a walk with one of my dogs. Some of my subscribers out there will have seen my dog before. His adoptive sister is back in the house. She has a scratch on her paw, nothing serious, but she has to take it easy for a couple of days. And as you can see, and maybe hear from the bubbling brook behind me, spring is here, and yeah, all this water, it's from all the melting snow. Yeah, I really like this time of the year. Spring is just so beautiful, Yeah, but anyway, there is an argument there about how all of this is connected. Nothing just happens at random. And I think that's probably how it works. Hold on, we'll walk into the woods. We'll walk back a little bit. That's probably how it works. Go on. So I want to ask you guys, how do you think that this war in Iran is connected to other things, like the power structures that were exposed in the Epstein files? Is there a connection there? And also I want to ask you, do you think that this bombing of Iran was done, do you think that the timing has nothing to do with the Epstein files? Do you think it's completely disconnected from all of that? I would have to walk around this puddle here. Okay, let's walk up here. Now here's a sheath of ice that you will see behind me very soon. A little bit slippery. Oh. You know, I always say the answer to most things is connecting with nature. Living in a healthy way, being true to yourself, that one is very important. Who are you? You know, who are you when nobody's looking? Who are you? Now, yeah, these walking talks, they sometimes they go everywhere. So, yeah. Yeah, he likes to read the news, you know, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, you know, I think that this war in Iran would have happened anyway. And I think that if we are going to look at that as a separate from Epstein files or other things, it has a lot to do with two major things. And as I said, I'm not an expert on this, but my guess is that this has to do with the whole power structure in the Middle East. If you get rid of that brutal, inhumane theocracy is the right word, theocracy in Iran, and move Iran towards more of a democracy, maybe even, I don't know if that's possible, but maybe even move it more towards like a secular state, it would benefit the people immensely. Yeah, so I think it has to do with oil, controlling the USA, controlling the oil resources, and also strengthening Israel's position in the Middle East. Israel and the USA, it's like a dragon with two heads. It's the same. It's almost like the same state. I hope that we will get peace in Iran. Well, I hope for peace in, well, everywhere, you know. And I hope that the people in Iran will get their freedom. I actually know some people from Iran, and you know, they seem like, what can I say, intelligent people, and cultured, and yeah, they deserve better. Also, actually, I would like to go to Iran and travel around there a little bit. It's supposed to be very beautiful. So yeah, I'll continue on my little morning walk. And by the way, you know, you can hit that subscribe button. It's completely for free, and it will help my channel. I upload my Viking videos every Saturday, and I try to do these mid-week musings, as I call them, in the middle of the week. Can you hear that? The birds. That's the sound of spring. Yeah.